Hello, everybody. It's Tom Miller here speaking, and we also have Hamish Miller here as well. We're just going to wait 1 minute because there's a massive rush of people jumping on, and then we're going to get started with this webinar. Got some extremely exciting stuff to share with you today. If you can hear me loud and clear, just literally put a yes in the chat box. Say where you're coming from. Tell me what the time is at the moment, wherever you are. Let's get connected. And we will start officially in 60 seconds. Patrick says hello, Tom and team. 8 p.m. Dallas, 8 p.m. from James. Robert, 9 p.m. Jim, 1 p.m. Jim must be in Australia. Jim, where are you from? Jim Doyle. Chris Nolan is in Australia. Jim is near Sydney. Jim, whereabouts near Sydney? I'm in Sydney right now. Oh, Wollongong. All right, cool. Is anybody in Sydney? Yes, I've had a Christmas in Wollongong, Jim, about 7 years ago, or 10 years ago, maybe. Shelby, Sylvia in USA, Jim, Mary. So no one here is in Sydney. If anyone's in Sydney, I'll meet up with them today. Tom, Jackie from Perth. Samantha. Where are you, Samantha? You're in America, aren't you? Earl is in Jamaica. Yes, we know. Samantha's in. Okay, guys, just going to close the door and then we'll get started. Jackie from Bowen and Perth. Wow, Gary from Russia. We've even got Russians on here, guys. James, like the layout. Yes, guys, so you probably noticed we have a new layout of the members area. Sounds like hydration time. Yes, I'm having a big glass of water. All right, so let's get started. So let's first off a few announcements. Announcement number one. Who here likes the new members area? We have been heavy working. I've been working literally 14, 15 hours a day. The programmers have poured their life and guts into this. And, obviously it's still not, 100%, but look what we've done in a very short period of time. You're starting to see things change very quickly. One of the things when you're trying to build a business, and part of all this, you seeing us together build this business together, really, is you just got to do things so that they get the job done, and then come back and do a revision later because you're going to have a better idea of how everything's going to work out. Miss B says, thanks for such very good info. Yes, so guys, I mean, this members area, the way you see it right now, is about 20% of what I really want it to be like. So you're only seeing about 20% of what's going to be possible. But I think what I'll do is I'll just have a quick walkthrough and just show you everything and just share with you my mind and what we're trying to accomplish here. So this is what's going to happen when you log in. It's going to take you straight to first steps. It's going to welcome you. It's got a welcome video. Got some tools for you to install, and then the next training webinar. Whenever you need next training webinar, please just click on that link and it will tell you. You can open it up in a new tab and it will tell you what the next training webinar is. Training, I've put a link to all the training webinars.
Hey Tom, you're breaking up quite a little bit there.
Okay, it seems I break up when I browse. Well, what are we going to do? Okay. So I just can't browse,
Okay,
basically.
just while Tom's breaking up and coming back on, I'll just let you guys know. I'll just be jumping on and helping out and adding to what Tom's saying as he's going along as well. So hey everybody, and thanks for having me on the webinar. Tom, are you going to connect with your other internet source or?
Yeah, I'm just going to connect the phone now. This is, you know what?
Okay,
I've even
cool.
called up the company and asked them to fix it up, the line, but they say there's nothing wrong with it, so it's just really annoying. That's technology. I'll just get 2 seconds. Hamish, do you want to share your screen and you walk them through the members area?
Yep, just going to share my screen now.
There you go. In fact, why don't you just walk them through the members area, and I'm not sure how much more credit I've got on my phone, and I'll just talk as well.
Okay, we'll do.
And we'll see how we go. Guys, let us know if there's some audio problems, okay? Okay, so do you want to go to the training section? We can see your screen.
Okay, you can see my screen now?
Yep, just go to the training section. So in the training section, click on the training tab, yeah. In the training tab, we've got a link to all the previous webinars and all supporting links that are mentioned. We've also got skill-specific videos, so there's certain tasks that people need to do, and in there we're going to be making a list of all those tasks so that you can run through them and choose what, and you can even add tasks to that list. And then we will go and record videos to show you what to do. So it might be how to upload a video, it could be anything.
Currently, the webinars are saved on this document here, but eventually they will be internal within the website as well, won't they?
Yeah, they will be. Yep. Do you want to click on the My Process software? Oh no, click on the specific
Yep.
training videos and let's just talk a little bit about that. So here's another document that we've made. And we're slowly, any specific training videos that you're having problems with, or you want to know a certain thing, the way we do stuff, you can put in here.
Like video FAQs.
Yeah, just anything that's sort of like not covered on webinars. Maybe it's a little bit too detailed to cover on a webinar. Anything we will put in there, okay? So we're going to have a bank of videos teaching people how to do certain things, certain skills to becoming powerful on the internet. Yeah, let's go back to the members area. And obviously, if you're not part of the Facebook group, jump into that community. What's happening in there is pretty magical.
It's a Facebook group there. All you have to do is click that link and there'll be a join button in the right-hand corner.
Okay, so let's go back to the members area. Many people have seen this. The process software, this is where you can go and start up another map and start building processes in your life, start automating your life. You don't need to click on it, but you just click on there. And then we've got some notes. Click on My Process Notes. This software is still in construction, guys. We're working really hard to get that going so that we can integrate, really good notes with the whole process software. Then there's an About Us tab, and finally the Make a Difference tab, which is still under construction. It's actually, I'm going to be sharing it with you today, where we're at with it. And today is going to be about preparing to make a difference. And in the process, you're going to make a lot of money. I'm going to get somebody on who can share and actually read out the document that I've written for it. And we're going to be having a good informal conversation about it all. So, do you want to go over to Hamish and show us where the maps are? So up the top, there's a FAQ support section. You can send an email to admin@untappedresults. That's probably better than submitting a ticket, just because we're really focusing on that support desk a lot more. And yeah, there's a testimonial section. That's weird. Oh yeah, so click on testimonials. So in here, you'll be able to leave a testimonial for yourself. So if you find this powerful, and the more testimonials that are left, the easier it's going to be for the system to be sold to everybody. So it's all going to click and make more and more sense. So definitely, it's worth you leaving a testimonial. If this program has made an impact in your life, a good positive impact, the more good you put out, the more good you're going to receive back in return, guys. So that's including putting a testimonial. It's going to help you in return. Honestly, it's going to help the community. It's going to really put a good spin on this whole system. So definitely put a very heartwarming testimonial in there at whenever, as early as possible. Really, it doesn't have to be that you've made money or anything just yet. Just that you've made progress. Okay, that you've made some exciting progress in your life. Okay, and now if you click on Hamish, you're going to have this drop down, and you click on My Profile. We're introducing like a badges and a ratings thing so that we can rate, or you can be rated on if you're making money or not, and then what's going to happen is you'll be able to step up and be a leader, and so that's all coming into the system as well. People who step up and be a leader, start making money with the program, they will also get the opportunity to be a coach, and we're going to be having a section where the system will be charging $59 to have a monthly coach, which will help hold people accountable. And people who get a good badge or get a good rating in the system will actually be able to be a coach. And they're also going to get more money from the company for being a coach as well. So that's really exciting as well. So that's not implemented just yet, but that's what you can see in there. So it's going to be an additional way for you guys to make money, and a really good revenue stream for you guys to network in the community and make a ton of cash. We're going to have my task section, so you'll be able to write down the important tasks, and there's going to be a my goals section if you want to click on that. And which is all still under construction. And then if you click on my life plan, that in the software, like where you press, that actually takes you into, you're going to be choosing one map as your starting point map, and that's where you choose to do that.
So when you go to plans initially, it'll ask you to to choose one of your maps as your life plan, and then I'll put that up the top there.
So that should
obviously open up onto your most important map, your most important plan,
your most personal important map. That's the one. Yeah, so it should be your life plan, guys. If you're making it your business, then you've missed the whole point of this program. The idea is to have your whole life work. And in my profile,
you have your other maps underneath there.
Yep. Click on my profile. So yeah, and that's all we've got right now. That filling in the My Profile section will enable us to start the social network with all this, and that's the bigger picture. So that this new system that we've got here, new members area, allows us to implement the social network so that you guys can start sharing maps with people, which is really exciting. Okay, so I left off the last webinar, or we left off the last webinar with the announcement of the affiliate program. So what I'm going to do, Hamish, can you bring up the script for the affiliate program, that video
Yeah.
script, and while that's happening, at the moment, who's got Commission King? Just put a yes in the chat box. Okay, not many people.
Tell
Okay,
me
guys.
what the how to make a difference script.
Yeah, yep. Okay, guys. Just a little house warning thing. Don't talk about Commission King on Facebook. Okay, that's a piece of software that can do a lot of things, and obviously Facebook don't like it. So just with Commission King, I think just leave Commission King alone at the moment, and later on, once all this marketing starts to make more sense, we can start to implement parts of it, and you can get your outsourcer to use it to generate more traffic. But at the moment, just kind of forget about it at the moment. Okay, we're in a new system here. Most of you don't have Commission King. It's just a few people do. Um, this is a brand new system. This is a very authentic way to make money. And so just don't really worry about it at the moment. There's with this system, this system overtakes that. Okay, it supersedes that in a big way. But in the future, it's going to come into use in the future as well. So just put it on the shelf for now, and don't freak out don't freak out too much. Okay, most people haven't done anything with it, so just put it on the shelf. It's a good tool to use at a future date, but at the moment you don't need to use it. Theodore's participating on his iPhone at work. So this has nothing to do with Commission King. This unlimited education has nothing to do with Commission King. Okay, so we don't talk about that program on here. Okay. Gabriel's saying, yeah, no, just put Commission King to the side. Okay, there's Commission King is a plan is a piece of software that works for a certain way of doing things. Okay, but we're doing things in a totally different way on this system. Okay, in a much more authentic way and a better way. Really, it's so Commission King is kind of being superseded at the moment. In the future, when you get more advanced with your marketing, I can teach you how to implement it. But at the moment, don't worry about it. Okay, so do you want to zoom in here, Hamish? And who wants to jump on and share? Just put a little S in the chat box if you want to jump on and share. Okay. Come on, guys. Who wants to jump on and share? In fact, okay, Miss BR, I'm going to go and take your mic, and hopefully your mic is working. And Miss BK. Okay, can you hear us? Hello. Okay, all we can hear is a high-pitched sound. So I'm going to have to go ahead and mute you up because that microphone's not working. Sorry about that. Okay, next one is Angel. Gonna go ahead and take you, Angel. Angel Sandoval. Okay, we can hear you.
Hi, can you
Hey,
hear
hey.
me?
Yes, can hear you. Is that an Australian accent?
Yes.
No, it's not Australian.
Pardon me?
I thought that was, I heard an Australian accent just there for a second, but no, American.
No, but I can fake it.
Okay, go.
I can
No.
do it really well. We could both speak Australian if you like.
Oh, yeah, mate.
So
Yeah.
I'm American. I'll speak American tonight if that's okay.
Yes, perfect. Um, yeah, do you want to just quickly share with us where you're from, how old you are,
Santa Fe, New Mexico. I'm 50 years old. I'm a legal secretary, but I recently lost my job, got laid off. I was working for a district court judge,
yep,
and that didn't pan out. A lot of politics there that I couldn't handle, so I had to leave.
okay.
And it looks like I don't know, but I'm unable to find work in my field. I don't know if it's the politics getting at me or what, but um, I'm still able to find work. I'm collecting unemployment, but that's only good for like until July 2014, and I'm gonna be in trouble.
July 2014. Oh, you're totally safe. This program's
Yeah, but if I don't find anything between now and then, or even after then, I'm gonna be in big trouble.
I don't think you need a job. I think
Okay,
with
that's what I'm hoping. That'd be
yeah,
really
yeah.
nice.
No, I don't think you need a job. I think you're absolutely fine. You got plenty of time to make this work for yourself.
Yeah,
Um,
so do you want me to bring this, what do you call this? Like capture my screen real quick?
have you got a map?
Yes, I do, but let me capture my screen real quick so you can see my screen.
Yep. Okay. Just
Are you
quickly go
seeing it?
through and give us an overview of what you've been
Oh,
up to.
look at that. How cool. Okay, so I guess I need to go into, shoot.
Okay. So I've just made you a presenter, so you should get a message on your
Yes,
screen.
so you're up here. There you go. There I am. What is this? Okay, do you see that?
I probably should load in a second.
So my screen is, where
Guys,
is my map?
let us know when you can see Angel's screen. We've also got James that wants to share. We've got Ron that wants to share. So James or Ron, I'll be inviting you on as well. I'm open, nothing going on at this time. Jim, I think, wants to share as well. Daryl Nixon wants to share. Not yet.
Where is my map? I know you changed this. Where are the
Oh,
maps?
okay,
Where did you
yes.
put the
So
maps?
go click on the link at the top right hand side where it has your username, and then click on profile.
Okay. Can't get over this box is in the way. I can get rid of this box.
We still can't see
There we
your
go.
screen.
There we go. You still can't? I know I captured it. Okay, let me try it again.
No, no, you're not using that screen capture software. You're just literally just there's
I'm not using it. I
no,
do
no,
not
no,
use it.
no. You don't use it.
Oh,
That's
I didn't know
totally
that.
separate.
Okay,
Um,
so
no, just you can stop that. It's just more. There should be a message that comes up on your screen saying, "Do you want to share your screen?"
open the classic.
Click on
How
the
do I
go. To,
stop the screen?
uh, just
Okay,
just click on the go to webinar software, and you should see the message pop up.
go to webinar screen. This one? Hold on.
Mate, do you have two screens? Is that what you got?
No, no, I don't.
Okay, no. Good suggestion, Deanne. We're all here trying to solve the problem together.
Well, I had my capture screen on. That's the problem. It was capturing the screen, and now I'm not sure how to turn it off. So, do you see it now? Is that better?
No, I'm just gonna make you. I'm gonna make me presenter, and then I'll make you presenter again and see what happens.
Okay.
Okay, now tell me if you get. You should get a message that pops up.
I did. I got you have been made the presenter.
Do you want
Please
to
go close the confidential windows. Show my screen. Oh, I see, I see. Got it.
cool.
Screen. And it gives me the browsers, so I should go under Mozilla Firefox, right?
Yep.
How's that? Oh, I see that's coming through. That's so cool.
So did you press OK to share your screen?
Move this window away. Move this window away. It's pausing screen sharing. What is this?
All right, so you got some software conflict.
No, it's showing move this window away from, and then it's pausing. It is pausing screen sharing, and I can't move that.
All right, this sounds a little bit too complicated. We can work it out another time. Do you want to just quickly
Okay.
just tell us what you've been up to and what you've done with your maps?
I worked on my mind plan. I wish I could show it to you. My mind plan. It wasn't as extravagant as the others, but everybody seems to know where they're going. I jumped out of this. Let's see, legal law. I was a legal secretary for many years,
Yeah.
and now that I'm out of it, I was lost for a year. And lately, I just been taking care of my brother's daughter, my niece, and just living day to day the best I can. So this program will work for me. I know it will.
Okay, that's good. And what's your experience of marketing? Have you done anything before or how long?
Nothing,
So you've just
nothing
jumped
at
into
all.
this pretty new.
Well, through what do you call them, Anthony Morrison, and then I went through one of their webinars, and that's where I found you.
Yep.
So that's where I'm at right now.
Okay. Hey Hamish, can we share your screen again, please?
I see it.
You can see Hamish's?
I see it. Yes.
Why can't I see it?
Well, I just see the beginning part of it, the title.
Can you see it?
Not yet.
I just see the. Oh, here it is. There it is.
Yep. Okay. All right. Yeah. Do you want to go to the affiliate script? And
Are you
so
talking to me?
I'm not talking to Hamish. So yeah,
Okay.
I'd like you to stay on there. I'm also going to invite somebody else now, and thanks for sharing. And what we're going to do is we're going to read out the affiliate script together.
Okay.
Errol says you're in the right place, lady. Welcome. I'm going to
Thank you.
jump on. Ron, are you there, Ron? Going to share your screen as well. Not share your screen, but I'm just going to get you to have a quick chat. I've seen you being
You should see the affiliate script now.
Yep.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
Okay, Ron, can you hear us? Ron Bell. Oh no, Ron Bell's microphone's not working now. Move on to the next person. James Gordon. James, we can hear you.
How you doing?
Yeah, good. Just speak up a bit. Your microphone's a bit loud, bit low.
Let me adjust. Can you hear me better now?
Yep. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, so where are you at, James, with all this program?
Oh, it's been a great week. After the webinar Sunday, I started putting some of the things we talked about into progress. Hired my first Filipino staff member. Got my landing page started, and I hired a copywriter to start doing my copyright. So what I've pretty much done is the 5 tasks a day as you recommended, and I've just been every day putting 5 tasks and checking them off.
Making life work, getting
thing,
organized. Yep, okay.
Oh yeah. The one good thing for me with all this is that I'm starting to weed out. I mean, I'm really able to step back. It's a little different.
It's crazy. Yeah. Stress levels are going down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're becoming powerful. You're being able to make things happen without you being there. Like it's just that's cool. That's a magical point in the whole process.
Well, I owe you a big thank you, man. I mean, it was the piece that I was missing. The ideas were there, but I've been reading the book you also recommended, which if people have not read the E-Myth, it's amazing. It is so good. So it's teaching me what I've done wrong in business, and it's a whole new look of life. I'm so excited.
That's awesome. Okay, thanks for that. I'm just going to keep you there, James, because we're all together as a group. We're going to read out this Make a Difference script that I've read and really understand it. Ron, I'm just going to get you on now, and do you want to quickly share where you're at. Okay, every time, Ron, I just tried to share your mic again, Ron, and it seems for some reason the mic doesn't work. Oh no, Ron, can you hear us? No, okay. Ron, it didn't work again. Who else wants to share? Somebody is moving their microphone. I think it might be Angel.
No, I wasn't.
No, okay, maybe James. Sound stopped again, not be able to use mic. Okay, Ron's just got internet problems. That must be James moving your mic. Is that you, James?
I'm fine now. I'm sorry. I had to change positions. So I'm good now.
Okay, cool. All right, so Hamish, do you want to zoom in on that screen? Make it bigger so that we can go through it. And Angel, do you want to start reading out the first paragraph, please?
Sure. Okay, starting out. Do you believe unlimited U education has made a difference in your life?
Let's start with
Then share it with the world.
Sorry, let's start with the first, the headline first, and what's in the brackets. Go for it.
How to make a difference on the planet, the authentic way.
Go for it.
And do you believe unlimited U education has made a difference in your life? And do you want me to answer that?
Yep.
Not at the moment. We haven't. It's good to hear some positive stuff from everybody I've been hearing. It's just hearing the positivity in the people that I've been listening to. That's starting to change my life a little bit.
Okay, so
and knowing what's going to come. Pardon me?
So then things have started to change in your life.
Yes, it has.
Okay. All right.
Do you want me to go on?
Yeah, can you just go a little bit more deeper into what's changed for you?
What's changed? Just the way I'm thinking, the way my thought pattern, the getting up in the morning and realize I do have something to live for or to go on for.
That's pretty deep. That's pretty powerful.
A lot of things. Yeah, that is pretty deep.
So we've really changed at the core mindset.
Yes.
Probably deeper than the mindset. Motivation, something deeper. The spirit or the soul has changed somewhere.
Right. Definitely the spirit.
That's pretty crazy. Yeah, go for it. Read the rest of the sentence.
Okay. Then share it with the world, what I almost just did. At least 700 and I saw a number. 74 were here listening to me, right?
Yep. So don't freak out.
Okay. I just did. Good things deserve to be spread, and it happens naturally. But it's up to you to seize the opportunity and make a ton of money on the side.
Okay.
Can I go
on? Just tell us, what do you think that paragraph means to you?
The good things need to be deserved to be spread, like I'm doing right now, and it comes naturally. And it's up to me to seize the opportunity, the moment.
Yep.
And about making money on the side, I haven't been doing, but I trust that I will be.
Yeah, just got to go with the program. That will happen.
Okay.
That will happen. It's about to be shown. Okay. James,
okay.
do you want to read the next paragraph?
Don't have an idea on how to make money online? Don't worry, you don't need to have an idea. There is a massive misconception that you need to have an idea to make money, and that is far from correct. You just need to provide true value to the people, the same as a lawyer or an accountant or a doctor does. Except now you have a way to provide amazing value to your network and make the money automatically and residually. All these questions I have full answers to in this video.
Okay, so do you want to tell us what is that paragraph? What screams out for you in that paragraph?
You talking to me, sir?
Yeah, go for it, James.
Okay. That you don't have to have the plan. I mean, what's her name again? I'm sorry, I feel awful.
Angel.
Angel? As Angel said, she didn't have an idea. That you don't have the idea yet. I mean, you're providing the system. Now, when the idea is there, she knows exactly how to implement it with the system. So you don't have to have the idea to make money. Just have to have pretty much the desire to make money and learn.
And the willingness to participate and play life full out. Yeah. What else does that mean? I mean, this is the other thing I wanted to point out in this paragraph, that money is not about having an idea. Do you guys get that? You know, you can make money in so many different ways. You know, the idea of being a doctor or a lawyer or any of these professions, or an engineer. I'm an engineer. You know, that's not any new idea there, is it? It's just making money is about providing value to other people in your life, in your network. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does to me.
Yeah. So that's really the point of that paragraph there, is to make you realize that it's not about, you know, people have there's this misconception that you have to have an idea to make money, and it's just far from true. It's not the way you make money. You know, it's just not. So we're going to be covering more about that. The whole idea of this program is to pull you guys through, and you know, just it's like pulling you through the thread of a needle, every one of you, so that this program works on more than just, you know, teach you a bunch of information or read this course and that's it, and implement. That's not the way this program works. This program works by pulling you through to the point where you feel compelled to be successful. Like you just actually not compelled. You don't feel compelled or anything, but it just naturally starts happening in your life. So your life just starts working. Okay, does that make sense? That's the way this program's designed, and that's the reason why I get you to jump on and share, and get you guys to participate. You know, 100% in the Facebook pages and the Facebook group. So James, do you want to go? Theodore, did you say you can share as well? You can jump on and talk. Does Fedor, do you want to jump on and talk? Would be good to have one. Okay, Fedor. Okay, Fedor, I'm just going to share your mic. See if this works. If there's too much background noise, I'll have to mute it up again. Okay, Fedor, can you hear us?
Yeah. I can hear you very clearly.
Yeah, Fedor, that's too much background noise. I'm sorry.
From me?
Yeah.
That's interesting. I have a microphone.
I'm just going to mute you up again. I'm sorry about that. I have to test your mic out. But thank you very much. I appreciate your willingness to share.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's all good, mate. We'll work it out. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get Tom. Betty, we'll see if your mic works, Betty. And Tom. Betty, we can hear you.
Oh, hi, Tom. Okay.
Betty, there seems to be a bit of background noise there.
No, I have nothing going on in the background.
Yeah, I think that's just feedback from from your speaker, so we can't.
Could be.
Yeah, you haven't got a headset. We'll have to do someone else.
Hey, Tom, I can't hear the feedback.
Really?
Yeah,
no,
I think it might be your.
No, it's
your head.
No, it's not. It's going from. Can anyone hear it's not feedback. It's just a repeating of my voice.
That sounds fine to me.
Yeah, but Betty was perfect. It was clear and clean.
Okay, all right. Betty, we'll keep you on. Awesome, Betty.
Okay, thank you.
My mistake. So, Betty, do you want to read the next paragraph there?
Okay, I just came onto the webinar late.
That's okay.
Tom, I just got
things are going to be going crazy.
I had to take my husband to emergency at 4 o'clock this morning.
Oh, no.
He's doing fine, and hopefully we'll be home in the next day or two.
Sorry to hear that.
Which paragraph are we at? I'm sorry.
Go to, have you ever wondered why rich people hang around rich people?
Okay, that's what I thought. Have you ever wondered why rich people hang around rich people? Have you ever heard the term your network is your net worth? I've mentioned many times before, you are the sum total of the 5 people you spend the most time with. The more you elevate your network, the more money you will make.
Okay, so what does that mean to you?
It's all about attitude, and I do believe, and your attitude, I think, is determined by the people that you spend time with. And if you, I try to avoid negativity in my life, and always had a pretty positive outlook, but I have a family member who is extremely negative, and so I just have to tune them out.
Yep.
And I find the more I stay with associate with positive people, and the
The more
more
you elevate.
positive my life is.
Yep. I got that.
And that's when the money comes to you. You get back what you give, and I truly do believe that.
Well, it's true.
I was,
It's definitely true. It's happened for me in my life. It's happened
yeah,
for many people I've seen. I agree.
yeah.
Angel, what does that mean for you?
Um, that you hang. Well, what I've heard a term. If you hang, tell me who your friends are, and I'll tell you who you are. Have you heard that before?
Yeah, I have. Yeah. Yep.
So whoever you hang out with is what you are. I mean, if you hang around with successful, rich people, you're gonna be like one of them eventually.
Yep. Yeah, you
And
kind
if
of
you
get
hang out with
pulled
people
through
that
the
are
needle.
lower, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Pull to the needle. That's what it means to me.
Cool. That's cool. If you hang around druggos, you're probably going to end up taking drugs at some point.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. If you hang around people that like rock music, you're probably going to start listening to rock music at some point.
Right. Right.
It's
Which I
just,
did in high school.
yeah, me too. I still listen to rock music now. Okay,
Hmm.
James, what does it mean to you?
The association, it's the conversation of that association, really. When you hang around rich people, it's what they're talking about, and you're taking that in and learning something. When you're hanging out with, I hate to say the word poor, but it's about bills and the next check. When you're hanging with rich people, it's about, well, how much does my investment make me? It's a different conversation, so you learn a lot from them.
That's powerful what you said there. It's a different conversation, isn't it? It's a different type of language, and it's a different
Exactly.
area of the
Different.
language that we're using. I mean, we literally speak ourselves into reality, guys. We speak ourselves into every single opportunity in our life. Um,
As I've grown, what I've learned is rich people talk about what the money is going to make them, where poor people talk about what it's going to get them, what it's going to buy them, all the liabilities. But rich people
mm,
always talk about the assets. What is it going to get me? How much am I going to get back? I give you $1. How much am I getting back?
yep, yep, definitely. All right, let's move forward. Um, James, do you want to? Oh, who are we up to? Angel or James? Can't remember. I've only got a
I could do it.
three-second memory.
I haven't done it for a while.
Go for it, Angel.
Okay, we left off is money is made when you provide value to the people in your life. Is that where we left off?
Yeah, we can start with that. Go for that again.
Okay. There are two ways to stop going around in circles. One, map your mind and build processes. Two, find the right business partner.
Okay, so what does that mean? That the first part, map your mind and build processes for you.
Money is made when you provide value to the people in your life. Provide value. Well, if you provide value and do everything that's, instead of just barely doing it, doing everything to your finest,
Yep,
things could change for you. I mean, someone could see that and want to hire you. I mean,
yep,
everything that you do, you should do it completely right and to the best of your knowledge.
yep, and yeah, doing that effectively. Okay, so talk about two ways to stop going around in circles. Map your mind and build processes. What does that mean to you?
To get the answers right, to get it right and not go around in circles and not be that third second fish.
Yep,
And finding the right business partner. I guess you could find it with the network of people that you may be working with or
yep,
talking with.
yep. Yeah, you actually what you do when you're looking for a business partner in life, you might do business with a friend or somebody, and they keep you in line. Like instead of Hamish, you've seen this happen to me when I didn't have a business partner. I go around in circles, don't I, Hamish?
Yeah, you do. You need direction and
Yeah, and
to be
Hamish,
focused on the one task.
yeah,
Happens
and
quite often.
yeah, and
Tom
so,
gets about a million ideas at once.
but Hamish keeps me intact. I keep Hamish intact. we go backwards and forwards like that, and we remind each other what we're doing the business for and things like that. So instead of me just making up a mind, one day me just completely changing my ideas of what I do and my actions, I've got someone that holds me accountable. Does that make sense, guys?
It does.
So there's a lot of comments coming through, guys. Jim Doyle says, work out where you are and process that. I'm just going to Angel and Chris. Hopefully you both are organizers. No, Angel, I'm going to make you an organizer, Angel, and also Chris. I mean, not Chris, James. Okay. So who's up? Who's reading next? James, I think you are, aren't you?
I am.
Okay, so doing these two things will completely stop you going around in circles and being that 3-second fish. So I guess this leaves us with the question, how to find the perfect business partner. Do you want to read out this paragraph, this section? Oh, actually, before I say, no, yes, go for it. Go for it. Go for it, James.
How to find the perfect business partner. Well, let me warn you, your business and the success of your business is only as good as your worst business partner, your weak link. Unlimited You Education has more to offer than just education and a tool to make your life easy. We offer to completely transform your network and business opportunities that come your way. It's a way for you to find the best business partner in your network, and they will be educated on how to do business online in the most effective way possible.
Okay, stop there. That's perfect. Do you want to tell us what that means to you?
Can y'all scan it back down, please?
Hamish, are you typing? Can you not type? Whoever's typing.
Whoa, there.
Sorry, you wanted to look for how to find your perfect business partner.
Yeah, just go up. Yeah, just leave it there. Perfect. So what does that mean to you, that section?
I like where it says your weakest link, because as long as it's two separate people, which I'm learning more and more that it's better to have someone who thinks different than you, then I'll kind of work off of each other. That's the first part of it.
Yep.
On the unlimited education, the one thing this gives me is the one thing I've always wanted in doing business, is having a platform of like-minded business people with different ideas, but we could actually discuss them. So I could see the total value of Unlimited You.
Yep. Now, one thing I wanted to mention here is that, your business, this is one of the big failures that people go through when they have business. They go and do business with their friends, and, their friend might be in a completely different mindset to you. And really doing business successfully, and this is why successful people do business with successful people. Think about Richard Branson, all the other, Bill Gates, all these sorts of people. They do business with each other. Not specifically they do business with each other, but people do, successful people do it because they see the value, or they know that the success of their business is dependent on, it's the weakest link. It's dependent on, they'll be more successful if they do business with successful people. Okay. And so when you're going around and, you're looking at your friends and you decide to do a business with, you're all the time, your mind is prospecting about who to do business with. That's what's happening in your brain. You might not know it, but that is actually happening all the time, wherever you go in life. At some point, we all want to make money. At some point, your brain's going to say, oh, I want to do business with this person. But if you don't understand these concepts here, then you're going to do business with the wrong person. And you end up just going to have a bad business experience and you end up not making any money. Does that make sense, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm going to also invite Milton on. And Milton, if you got your mic ready, do you want to help us go through this document? We're reading it together.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah, so Milton, we're reading through a document about the Making a Difference program. Okay.
What you just read is a statement directly out of Confucius.
What's that?
Well, Confucius stated in his Analects that you should only communicate with those people at the same level or those above.
Oh, okay. Well, that just shows my immaturity.
Well, it shows my old age.
I've heard of Confucius, yes. So,
hopefully.
Yeah, no, I definitely have. Okay, all right, so let's move forward. So, Milton, do you want to read the next section?
Well, all I see is how to find the perfect business partner, and that's the one we just read.
Okay. Okay, here we go. Next section here.
What would you prefer? Having a business partner who sleeps on the couch, life is totally unorganized, checks his Facebook every 2 seconds, and wastes time checking emails, and you spend half of your working time helping them keep up with life, let alone trying to make a business successful? Sounds like you would go around in circles, right? If you spend your time with the likes of Richard Branson, Donald Trump, or Bill Gates, and the four of you do a deal together, do you think that is going to be some average $10,000 deal that has the potential to make 10K over the next year? Or do you think rubbing shoulders with these elite businessmen who are laser focused and real action takers would provide opportunities to do, at the bare minimum, $100 million with the opportunity to make $1 billion over the next year?
What does that mean to you there, Milton?
Well, I've lived a lot of this, so it's amazing. I remember when I was brokering the deal for Craig McCaw when he sold McCaw Communications, a company he started in 1989 with $15 million, and he ended up selling that deal in 1986 for $780 million. And when he sat down and sold it to Jack Kent Cooke, I went to work as Jack Cooke's controller, and the two of them sat down and they said that they were going to have to make a little side thing that they were working on in Cooke Cablevision. And I asked Jack if he'd ever failed, and he said that he once tried to take over a company, and he spent $42 million trying to do a leverage buyout. In 3 days, he wasn't able to succeed, so he thought he was a huge failure, even though his stock went up $385 million. So I think that if you're dealing with larger numbers and you start thinking about larger numbers, there are people that do that naturally. And when they get together, they know what that potential is, and they know the time it takes is just as much for one number as it is the other number. And so they think in a bigger sense because they incorporate more people and more networks to get it done.
Yep.
They have a better system. Just what you're creating right now, Tom.
Cool. Thank you very much. What does that mean to you, for you, James, or you, James and Angel? Go
ahead, James.
Lived it. I like what, is that Dan or Tom?
Milton.
I'm sorry, Milton. I like what Milton just said. I've lived it. It's funny. Before I outsourced, I gave the task, and I feel like you're talking about me right now. I gave the task to friends and family and gave them the opportunity first, and no movement. And the minute I gave to somebody who actually wanted to do it, there was movement. And I have had to take stock and check my friends and my associations, and I've had to weed out the negativity. And this platform here has pushed me more than I can say anything else in a long time. And I mean that. I don't work for them. I'm just telling you guys, this platform here is what was missing in my life. That's personally for me.
So you're just having an aha moment.
You have no idea. I wish. If the people only knew me. You have no idea.
All right, cool. Angel, do you want to go for it?
I don't have much to say there because that's
That's
something
okay.
I've never, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Thank
not
you.
experienced or anything. That's okay.
Exactly.
Understand. We're pulling you through the needle. We're doing that. This is all happening.
Okay.
This is all. I
I can
understand.
see
This is
I
all.
can see the hole right now. I can see the elongated hole right now.
This is the whole. Yeah. It's all happening. We're in the process of living right now. This is real living. We're dealing with the problems that we're dealing with right now. Milton, for those of you who don't know Milton, Milton, do you want to just quickly introduce yourself and just
Hi,
sort of just a
I'm
bit of your
Milt
background?
Cummings.
I just wanted to say that it's interesting because on this webinar we've got people from all different areas of life. We got Angela who's lost a job, trying to find a new job on work employment benefits or whatever it is. We got James. You got a job right now, don't you, James? James? We got
I own
James.
my own company.
Yeah, okay, we've got James owns his own
I
company.
own my own company.
Yep, okay. And then we've got Milton, who I spoke to Milton a while back, and he was one of the first, he's one of the guys responsible for cable TV in America, one of the first 10 employees in the mobile phone industry, has made a lot of money in the past. And, I'll let you go for it, Milton. Amazing guy. And, so we've got people from all over. Go for it, Milton.
Well, my name's Milt Cummings. The first time I retired was in 1939, or when I was 39, excuse me. I'm 62 years old. I have pancreatic cancer, and I was told that I wouldn't live to see last Christmas, and here it is another Christmas, and they're telling me they have a very good chance of seeing next Christmas. So when I ended up getting the call and finding out that death was a real experience that was coming up, it made me re-examine aspects of my life which is associated with what's really important. And I have a 9-year-old daughter who is my motivation in life. From a business standpoint, I was accepted at George Washington Medical School as a junior in college with a recommendation of two people you may know of if you're from the United States, a guy by the name of Richard Nixon and another guy by the name of Spiro Agnew. I was living in Maryland at the time. Both are just really great guys you want to have on your resume. I ended up getting a degree in accounting after I just declined to go to medical school. Went to work for Price Waterhouse and used that as a stepping stone to go into an American stock exchange company, which I changed into a New York Stock Exchange company. I subsequently went on and did my graduate work in theology, had a master's in divinity, decided not to do the 9th year. Basically, I lived in the mountains and was a gold miner for a year, and then went into the cable television industry in 1980. In that process, for example, Fresno Cable Television was the first partner in reference to a little-known company called MTV. We launched it there, along with some very wealthy people. I've known probably over a half a dozen billionaires in my life personally, and sat down and talked to them and know what their thoughts were and how they got there. And you find out that when you really get at the billion level, you have a group of individuals that are really only influenced by maybe 10 people in the world. It's not like that there's, that it's, what they did was they just had the right business partner, that they listened to the right advice. But anyway, I've had a lot of experience. I ended up taking a company from McClatchy Newspapers, where I was the head of the cable television division's financial side. We took a $19 million company and sold it 3 years later for $132 million. I then went to work for Craig McCaw. Craig was a guy that was at that time, he was probably on paper worth a couple $100 million, but he had built it up over a couple of years. And we were trying to become the #1 in the world as far as cable companies, but another person I know called TCI Cable, and a guy by the name of Mike ended up taking that position. Anyway, there's lots of backstories to all these things. I've known lots of rich people. I've got to talk to and find out their idiosyncrasies. And I have decided to come back in to the business arena on the internet and to help set up a legacy for my daughter and my wife to at least have independence and not be a 3-second fish that's trying to live hand to mouth. So that's why I'm here. I've met Tom. I believe in Tom's philosophies. We've had heart-to-heart discussions on what it takes to become him. I don't know if you guys realize how difficult the task that he has in front of him is, and but yet how gratifying it's going to be. But I think he's going to be one of these, and I think this software is going to be one of those major movers and shakers like Facebook. And that's the reason why I'm here, and that's the reason why I backed the whole thing up.
Yep. Thank you very much for sharing, Milton. And I just thought that it's very important that the community knows who you are. Honestly, it's important that everybody jumps on and shares here, guys. So you should all get a microphone and jump on and be dying to share. Really wanting to share and making this work for yourselves, guys. Milton's a guy here. He's making it work for his family, and thank you very much. So let's keep moving forward, Milton. So do you want to read the next section? And Milton's got a lot of experience. We all have a lot of experience in different areas, guys. It's all about just getting you guys to shine. So Milton, you go through and read the next paragraph. Do you know how real business works?
And by the way, I'm more than willing to share. The only thing that ever comes as an issue to me is energy. But on the other hand, I'm probably anywhere from a 12 to 20-hour day guy. And I spend a great deal of it behind the internet, and a lot of it trying to make difficult decisions. Do you know how real business works? You need to be living in a world of possibility and money-making opportunities by immersing yourself in the correct environment of people in transforming your network. This is the reason why a multimillionaire doesn't spend the majority of his time with people stuck in jobs. Someone who is working in a job comes across a business opportunity maybe once a week, whereas someone who does business 24/7 and hangs out with people who do business 24/7 have hundreds of business opportunities to choose from every single day. This is the secret to making money, putting yourself in the right environment so that you have at least 10 business opportunities come in your door every day. Or would you prefer doing business with someone who is extremely organized to the point that every social interaction with your business partner is a step towards a more prosperous future? Your income is directly proportional to the business opportunities that come your way. The more you surround yourself with entrepreneurs, the more money-making ideas you guys will filter through and talk about.
That's good. What does that mean to you?
This is really the true sense of networking. If you guys have ever read.
Go for that again. Just cut out.
To talk about, and a mindset where you're constantly thinking about what is the opportunity behind this, then you'll constantly get new ideas. And when I was talking about earlier as to the number of decisions or the hard decisions that you make, that I was making or that I make, it's actually the hardest decisions for me isn't the ones to pursue, it's the ones to leave behind. If you have 10 business opportunities a day, you can't pursue 10 business opportunities a day, but you have to make selections and identify what you want to pursue.
Yep. James, do you want to share what that means to you? Hamish, just bring that paragraph back up, please. James, you there?
I'm here. I had to unmute my mic.
Go for it.
I agree. You have to. I mean, I really like what he just said. What Milton just said. I mean, you really have to invest your time and energy on what works. And then the hardest part is saying, well, this doesn't work, let it go. I definitely agree with what he said. I mean, I couldn't say anything better than that.
Cool. And Angel, do you want to put your 2 cents in there?
I'll pass.
Okay, that's okay. Let's understand. Okay.
Thank you.
So let's go for the next part. Do you want to move to the next
I
part?
mean, Tom, I can give you an exact example of that. You know, we've been talking about lists, right?
Yep.
And I had a long conversation today with 2 of the major list builders that could provide me the exact detailed lists I want, but they cost me $1 per name.
Yep.
So, you know, the question is, do I want to spend $25,000 to make $100,000? Well, the answer is yes, but I don't want to spend $25,000 if I don't have it to spend. So you have to figure out alternatives to get the same thing maybe a little slower, but with the same results. So.
Yep.
Well, plus it's an untested list. You know, as well, I happen to know that the service that I was dealing with provides great lists, but comes at a very big cost. Maybe later.
Yep. Okay. So moving forward, James, do you want to read this next part?
I promise you, from this point forward, your income and all your
Oh no,
business online
just
will be
read
directly proportional.
that last part there of the paragraph at the top. Unlimited education.
UIE lets you swim every day in a sea of possibilities, and with possibly come the opportunity to live an unlimited lifestyle.
Okay. All right, carry on.
I promise you, from this point forward, your income and all your business online will be directly proportional to how many people in your life you share unlimited U education with. The more people you share unlimited U education with, the more breakthroughs you will have. Keep going.
Yep, go for it.
Plus, it's a way for you to make even more income.
Okay. What does that mean to you, James?
What you are, this is different for me. I mean, this for me is a breakthrough for me because it makes me focus. So sharing this, it's, you know, saying this, I send these maps to my employees to give them tasks, and all of them say the same thing. Wow, that's amazing. I love that mind map. That's something new. So it's real for me. I mean, once I give this to somebody, they're always asking, what is it? You know, how can I be a part of it? So, like I said, this is real for me. It's a little bit different for me than maybe for some people, but this is everything I needed. So you already know I'm a raving fan.
Yeah, I'd like to hear Angel's point of view on that.
On the, I promise you from this point forward, your income.
Go for it.
Point of view would be
what does that mean?
When I see it, I'll believe it.
Okay.
Well, once I see it, I will believe it. I will be a total believer.
And you, how many maps have you done so far?
I have 1.
You've 1. Okay. Well, that's not enough. You need to have 10.
10 maps for different thoughts a day, different ideas.
Everything. Yeah. You haven't need to, you know, really go play.
I have 1 map with everything that I could think of. Okay.
Yeah. You know, you should be linking into more maps, planning more ideas. Anything that comes up in your brain, put it in a map.
Okay. Okay.
That's okay. What does it mean to you, Milton?
It works, Angel.
It does it? Okay. Well, I'm currently going to school for interior design, so I guess I can fit some art in there, some ideas, right?
Yes, definitely. Yep.
Okay.
Milton, what does it mean to you?
Now, what does it mean to me?
Milton.
Sorry.
It means to me that, you know, if this is working for me, which it does, and I'm sharing it day in and day out with other people, they're going to want it, and I'm going to want it to help them as well. And so I'm going to recommend unlimited U education to them. That in and of itself will pay dividends because of nothing else, just the the commissions that I would get out of Unlimited U education, as well as creating a broader base of people that I'm bringing along with me that I'd be communicating with to allow them to grow. And by them growing, that's giving me even more business opportunities. And so it sort of snowballs, just like this whole process and this project here has snowballed. It just continues to grow and grow. And as the more you talk about it, your copy becomes clearer and clearer, so that you know that it's like when I first started, when I switched from the old mind maps into the new mind maps, it took me, a couple hours to go ahead and come back up to speed. But when I got back up to speed, now it becomes just an automatic discussion. I can give you a first-hand example that happened yesterday. My oncologist, I have chemotherapy every 2 weeks for 3 days, and so I'm currently on chemotherapy. But yesterday I went to my oncologist, and I had mentioned, just like I do everybody else, ULE. And we talked about it, and come to find out, well, he was the #1 graduate from Harvard Medical School in oncology. When he came to Dallas, he was a few months before he had a job here. And so they put him in charge of doing medical ideas for webinars. And we started talking about ULE, and he told me that his problem is that he has $100 million ideas every day, but he's too lazy to implement them because his entire life is focused towards his medicine. What he did do, though, is he's having lunch with me next Friday, and there is a certification process that all doctors now have to go through that recertifies in their field of specialty. After 10 years, they have to have recertification, and that recertification is right now 100% done in person without webinars. He specializes in webinars. I specialize in webinars. We both like the concept. I, promote the concept of UYE. So next Friday we're having lunch to discuss the partnership of us going forward on that project of how to bring that to doctors. And UYE will be a big part of that because that'll be part of the way that we disclose and bring forward the message.
Got that. Do you want to go ahead
Tom,
and read? Yep, go for it.
do you mind if I say something, Angel, real quick?
Yep, go for it.
Angel, I wish my wife was awake, because what I did with this mind map is because I've been so clustered. I've had all these ideas, they've been everywhere, and the mind map for me just kind of made me get focused. It made me put my good and my bad. What am I good at? What am I bad at? And working on those things. The one thing my wife always complained about was cleanliness. Since doing this, it's funny. I just cleaned. I don't know why or how. I just cleaned. And it's interesting that the little things that I've written down that were my weaknesses are becoming my strengths now. But it was me having to put them on paper and actually see them, and it's worked for me. So I'm not sure how it'll affect your life, but for me, it's given me structure. Putting it on paper.
That same breakthrough has happened to me, James.
Are you cleaning now?
Yes.
If I woke her up, I'm telling you, she would be like, I've never seen a mop like he mops now. So it is what it is.
Life starts working.
I definitely gave me some ideas.
Okay. All right, let's move forward. Whose turn is it to read?
I think it's mine.
Go for it.
Okay, we left off the second. Plus, you get to learn how to sell by doing this. Is that correct?
Yeah, we did. Yep.
Okay. Plus, it's a slow down. Plus, it's a great opportunity to find out who of your network are interested in business. Filter out the time waster and couch surfers. Work out who can bring value to you and help you reach your goals.
Okay.
So wean out the couch potatoes and bring in the people that like to work.
Yeah, bring in the movers and
Ideas.
shakers.
People that have ideas. Right.
Not ideas.
I don't have too many couch surfers.
It's not the ideas. It's the movers and the shakers. Remember, we covered earlier that you don't have to have an idea to make money.
Okay. But it seems like it's only necessary to have an idea. I mean, obviously, I don't have an idea right now, so.
No, you're still fixated on the idea part. It's not about the idea. Doctors and lawyers, they make lots of money, but they don't have any ideas, do they? They just They just
Well,
felt
I
that,
don't know.
they do. It's a textbook industry.
I see.
Doctors, lawyers, engineers. There's no ideas there being
They just
created.
do what they've learned.
They just do what they've learned at university and what they're taught to do in their businesses. That it's a service. They make money from a service.
I
And an
see.
accountant doesn't have ideas. Obviously, like at the forefront of the industry, that there's new ideas being made. But the normal average accountant is it's a service. It's a process. You put X in and you get Y out. I want
Right.
to. That's all it is. It's a service, and that's what
How funny you would say that. I'm learning algebra right now.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Algebra, very powerful tool. Okay, so next, Milton, do you want to say the next? Yeah, go for it. You go for it,
Okay.
Angela.
Okay. So I will say, in order for you to be successful in online business, it's mandatory for you to share YEE with everyone you know, and it will happen naturally. You'll be making it very hard for yourself if you don't do this.
What does that mean to you?
To let everybody know what you're doing, basically about this business, YE, Unlimited U Education. But the most people that I know, if they don't see any change in me, they're not going to be interested. But they see a change in me, they're all going to be interested.
Yeah. Okay. And you just got to tell them what's up. If you got to say, look, this is, I'm not making any money yet, but this is what's up. This is what's happening. I'm being authentic with myself. You got to let them know, just the small breakthroughs you got to celebrate all the way along. Does that make sense?
Yes, it
And
does.
there's no harm in just saying, hey, this is what I'm up to. I've built this network. I've got these ideas down, and this is where I'm at to today. And that's it. That's it really. So
Okay.
in your little things, in your endeavors that you're doing, I know you're going to be up to big things soon. It's amazing. We're having this conversation now, but we'll be having a completely different conversation in a month from now. It's incredible. That's what I see. What do you see out of that for you, Milton?
No, it's the same as you, Tom.
Yeah.
It's anytime you're at the beginning of a new business structure like this, especially when you're just coming out of beta testing, it's amazing because you're waiting for that first shoe to hit the floor. But when the shoe hits the floor, the next thing you know is you're going, geez, why didn't I act when I had more free time and tried to understand this? Because then things keep going faster and faster and faster. It's like there's an unwritten rule someplace out there that's really strange, because it seems like if you're trying to make $5,000, let's say, and you make that $5,000, it might take you a year to go ahead and do that, just as an example. But the next $5,000 comes in like 6 months. And then all of a sudden you're saying, well, geez, I'd like to make another $5,000. And all of a sudden you have $25,000, and it came in 3 months. And then all of a sudden you start going, well, geez, how's this working? Well, I've seen that exact same structure work. It's very hard to make your first million, but when you go from 1 million to 5 million, it seems like it happens overnight. You can't figure out how it happens so fast. And then it goes from 5 million to 25 million, and then all of a sudden it's really weird. And it's, I know it sounds like it sounds like it's difficult, that it just doesn't happen to ordinary people, but it happens to ordinary people all the time. It happens to people that have organization in their life, like you would get from UYE. It has people that share and that are authentic to themselves, and it happens to people that are really focused on what their goal is, and they keep visualizing that goal in their head over and over again. It's not a sin to think big.
Got that. What do you think, James? I mean, what's your thoughts? Hamish, do you want to just go back to that paragraph?
I'll make this one quick. It's easy for me. There's no dishes in the sink, and I cleaned my mother's house yesterday, so everybody wants to know what the change is. They're seeing it. So, I mean, you don't know me, but for that to happen, that's a major change.
Yeah, people can see that there's something happened in you. Can't put your finger on it, but it's like you know what it is. It's like when someone's wearing the coolest sunglasses or someone's dancing the best way or something, but no one can quite put their finger on it what it is. But everyone in the crowd's like, I want a piece of that. I want that. I don't know what it is, but I want it. Whatever he's on, whatever it is, whatever he's taking, or whatever it may be, I want that. That's what this is like, guys. When you start mapping your mind out, that's what happens. Life becomes easy. You should be building at least 10 maps, everything. Does that make sense, guys? Just put it, guys, if you're following all this, put a yes in the chat box. I just got a message from Andrew Parks. He goes, just got on the webinars. What's the topic today? It's a big topic, Andrew. Okay, you have to watch the replay. Okay, so who's reading up next? Whose go is it?
Is it Betty still here?
Yes, no. I'm still here.
Oh, Betty, sorry, Betty. I'm so sorry. You've been so quiet there.
Well, that's okay. I had to take a phone call from my son. Do you want
to go ahead and read the commission structure?
Okay, the commission structure. You will earn commissions for life by participating in this program. You will earn 50% of the sale month after month after month. And then on top of that, you will earn $5 per month as a second tier commission for each of the new customers your customers bring into the program. We will be in business together. The impact of this program: you might not have the right person to do business with in your network, but someone who you introduce may introduce someone who is perfect for you. So if you want to be successful, it's in your best interest that once you bring someone into the system, you teach them how to find people as well, because you never know, someone they introduce may be a perfect match for you.
Match for you. What does that mean to you, Betty?
Oh, this comes to me like it's happened so many times. As I said in my beginning principles about me, I've always been a people person, and when I retired from my job a few years ago, and I thought that was what I wanted to do and live in retirement, and after about 2 months I was going crazy, pacing the floor, and I got my real estate license, and I got into real estate, and then we moved down here to Florida from New York, and the area where we live is a very rural area. I only really have one neighbor, and this kind of drove me a little crazy the first few months I was here, that I found a real estate investment group, which was only about 15-20 minutes away. And so I got involved with them, and then I started going down. We're about an hour and a half from Orlando and Tampa, and I went down to Orlando to quite a few events that they had down there. And then it ended up I got into internet marketing and got interested in that. And now the group that I went to disbanded, and so I was kind of left by myself up here in Citrus Springs, and now I drive 83 miles every 2 weeks down to a business meeting down in Tampa. Yep. And that's 83 miles one way, and I'm not a spring chicken anymore either. But I found that just associating with these people, and I just learned so much from them, and I hope that I'm able to contribute something to them. And I can't wait to share this program when I go down there to the next meeting. There's usually about 30 people at the meeting, and so I'm really so excited about this program, and one thing and another has really keeps hitting me, like my having to take my husband to the emergency room this morning. But we're going to get through it all, and I'm going to be able to focus on this, I hope, at least 80% of the time anyway. And I'm really looking forward to it.
And I admire you for jumping on this webinar and
oh, bless your heart.
your commitment to making a difference and making it work.
Oh, I wasn't going to miss it. I am going to review it because I've missed a lot of it, having to be on the phone with the family and updating everybody. But I definitely am going to. I had missed a couple of the webinars and had to go on and review them on the when you put the recordings on, and then I realized I went live on the last one, and some of it I got a little bit lost on because I had missed the previous one. So I was just starting to catch up on everything, and but I'll get there. I'll get there.
Good work.
With my new laptop, I can take it with me. And,
yeah, good. Good.
Oh, thank you.
It's a pleasure. Let's move forward. So, Milton, do you want to read the next part? Is it Milton's turn or is it James's? Your turn, I think. James.
I think it's James.
Go for it, James.
The impact of this program. You might not have the right person to do business. Ooh, it's gone. Can you scroll it back down?
Yep, go for it.
You may not have the right person. The impact of this program. You may not have the right person to do business with in your network, but someone who you introduce may introduce someone who is perfect for you. So if you want to be successful, it's in your best interest that once you bring someone into the system, you teach them how to find people as well, because you never know, someone they introduce may be a perfect match for you.
Okay, and read the next one.
The daily actions of sharing a limited you education and making a difference. So all you need to do, get started, is participate and play the game of life 100%. Be a product of Unlimited You Education. Take the coaching and get your life organized. And over the weeks you are getting organized, every 1 or 2 days, share on Facebook a screen capture video of what you are up to with your maps and the breakthroughs you have been having. And pretty soon, people in your network will take the $1 trial through your coupon code.
Okay, keep going. Hamish.
Hamish is asleep. It's 4:28 a.m. where he's at.
Hamish is barely sleeping. Yeah, barely awake. Hamish puts a lot. Hamish puts a lot of effort.
Webinar start at 3 a.m. for me.
Go for it. So,
but still going.
Yeah, go for it. Read the rest of this, James.
You have to go up one more. You missed a paragraph. There's one up above that.
Have a look.
The daily there we go. The daily action of sharing limited you education making difference. So all you need to do is get started, participate, and play. Oh, well, we already read that. I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's good to read it. It's good to read it again.
Okay. So all you need to do is get started, participate, and play the game of life 100%. Be a product of Limited You Education. Take the coaching, get your life organized, and over the weeks you are getting organized. Every 1 or 2 days, share on Facebook a screen capture video of what you are up to with your maps and breakthroughs you have been having. And pretty soon, people in your network will take the $1 trial through your coupon. People won't buy the first.
I'll just stop you there, actually. Yeah. So, guys, play this full out. Like this is a big game. This is going to change your life completely. It's going to elevate your network. And you're not, you're just sharing the small things. Like James is a successful businessman already. But the crazy thing is, what the big breakthrough for him is the cleaning that he's been doing in his life. It's crazy. Like, and that's probably what he's going to be sharing on Facebook first, because he's having an epiphany about it. It's not about, the money just comes. Okay, it really does. It's about, this is selling. I mean, this is not even selling. This is selling through sharing. You're learning how to sell here, guys, so that you can sell any business in the future. any business that you're doing right now, the same sort of selling, I want you to implement in there. This is what I'm teaching you here, these skills. And you're going to make a lot of money doing it. Okay, so go for it, James. Keep going.
People won't buy the first time. Please understand, many of your network will not buy the first time they see you share. They will buy on the 30th opportunity or the 50th opportunity they see you share. When they start to realize how out of order their life is, and they compare their life to your life, and they realize that the way you are living your life powerful is the way they want to live their lives as well.
So it's that X factor. They don't know what it is that it is, but they want it, and they'll start listening to you. Okay, keep going.
Everyone wants to live powerfully. They just don't know how. They will be very grateful you are sharing the technology with them.
Okay, so what does that mean to you, that part, James?
In real life, I mean, as I said, as I send the mind map to people and give them tasks, they already ask, man, this is so clean, this is so easy, everything's right here in front of me. So in real life, it is what it is. Once people see it, they want it.
Yep. Okay, so Milton, do you want to go on and read the next part?
People won't buy the first time. Please understand,
Yeah,
many of your network will not buy the first time. They will buy the 30th or 50th opportunity they share when they start to realize how out of order their life is, and they compare their life to your life, and they realize the way you are living your life is the way they want to live as well. Everyone wants to live powerfully. They just don't know how. They will be grateful you are sharing this technology with them. As a part of living with a fulfilling life, you have a social responsibility to help people live an organized life. Aren't you grateful you found UYE? If you are watching this video, I'm sure you are. You can make a full-time income within a month of being a product of UYE. If you think about it, if you have 500 friends on Facebook, 50 of them start doing UYE, that means you're getting $38.50 a month for everyone in the network that uses UYE. That will make you $38.50 times 50 or $1,925 a month, a full-time income already.
Okay, keep going.
There's nothing else to read. He has to scroll it.
So that's just on the first part, guys. And even if you don't have 500 friends on Facebook, it doesn't matter, okay? It's anybody in your life. Anyone can benefit from this. So plus, if those 50 people, you go for it.
Plus, if those 50 people each bring on 50 people, you earn $5 a month of all of those people, which means you earn 50 of your means you earn 50 of your customers.
I'll read this part. I'll read this part. So if you bring on 50 people, and then they all bring on 50 people, that means there's 50 times by 50. That means there's 2,500 people that are being brought on, and you're going to earn $5 per month of every person for life. Okay, that means you're going to earn on the second tier commissions. This is where the magic starts to happen. $12,500 per month. Okay, so can you start to see the power of this, really groundbreaking system? So in total, you're going to earn $12,500 per month plus $1,925 per month. Okay, and you know what? You haven't even started your business yet. Like, you haven't even all the other business that you're going to do. I've got 8 different businesses. This is just one of my businesses. This is just one revenue stream, guys. Like, this is how, probably for most of you, or many of you who think you need a business idea and stuff like that, this is probably going to be the first dollar that you make online, or this is going to be the first bit of money that you make. It's pretty amazing, like that we've created this. And so you'll be making 12,500 plus 1,925 equals $14,425 per month. Okay, so if you turn that into a yearly income, that equals $173,000 a year. So you're earning a 6-figure income just by joining this program and participating full out. Okay, does that make sense, guys? Put a yes in the chat box if you understand that. And you're making money, making a difference, and profiting off a massive trend that's about to happen. This is a revolution. You're lucky, very lucky to see this opportunity. Okay, everybody understands. Good. People are asking, where's the affiliate code? Well, we're preparing, guys. The affiliate code, we were trying to get it out today, but we'll probably get it out in the next couple of days, guys. So it's going to be in your members area, and I'm going to look at that in a second. I'm going to show you where it's all going to be, and I'm going to show you how I'm building this business. Could you share?
Tom?
Yep.
What if I don't know 50 people?
You do.
I do not know 50 people. I do not. Well.
What about all your work
I don't
colleagues?
think I do.
All your work colleagues.
That's possible. I can get a hold of them. I have been in touch with a lot of people.
Don't worry, we're going to be talking about that in a second. That's not a problem.
Okay.
I understand that. Not a problem. So go to the next part. So here we go. And that, my friends, is how you're going to make a residual income. Just go up a bit, Hamish. That, my friends, is how you're going to make a residual income. Quit your job, pay off all your bills, live an unlimited lifestyle. You're going to be living.
That'd be my first thing I do.
Yeah, you're going to be living in a world of possibility, guys. You're going to be surrounding yourself with people living in the world of possibility where anything is possible, okay? Instead of having people saying, oh, this is not going to work for me, or, oh, that's a bad idea, or any of that. It's going to be none of that, okay? Every social interaction you have is going to be a step towards a more prosperous future. Do you get that? Like, you don't understand the impact that this has on your life, on the people around you. You're going to live an unlimited lifestyle. You're going to be able to fly around the world, meet all the other Unlimited Education members. We're going to be having these incredible events everywhere. We're going to be looking back at this in 6 months from now and think, that was mind-blowing. You're going to build numerous other businesses, any business you want, okay? You're going to build that, okay? You want to build that. You're going to be finding the right people. Everything's going to happen. And ultimately, the end goal of all this is you're going to be making a massive difference on the planet, okay? We're going to be heading into how to live sustainably. We're going to be tackling some of the biggest problems on the planet, and we're all going to be having a lot of money to do it with. We're all going to be able to do, pretty much whatever we want. Okay, guys. And once we crack sustainability, once we are able to, crack the energy crisis and things like this, honestly, like, there's a bigger vision here. We're going to jump off this planet. Like, it's all, the sky, the space is the limit. The universe is the limit. Okay, that's the sort of power that we have with this. You might call me crazy, but now you're just really starting to see how crazy I really am. No, I'm just joking. But no, but this is it, guys. This is it, right? This is where you get to make a massive difference in the world. Does that make sense, guys?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Put a yes in the chat box if this makes sense. Put a no in the chat box if it doesn't make sense. That'd be interesting. More interested in hearing the no's now.
Tom?
Yeah. Yes.
All I can say is I clean the house. That's all I can say.
I wish you lived nearer to me.
Honestly,
I would clean it.
You know what I think would happen? This is Angel. What I think would happen with that gentleman that's cleaning his house, I think his eyes are just opened, and he walks into a room and he says, hey, this needs to be done, and he does it. His eyes are opening.
Ooh.
Does that sound right?
Pretty much. All I know is my mother and my wife love Tom. They don't even know him, but they love him. That's all I can say right now.
That's good.
Okay, so now that this guy is here is actually just a video script that I've written to put in the affiliate area. I'm not sure if I told you that. But we needed to go through it together, and I needed to hear your thoughts to make the system, because this system's going to have to handle a lot of people very soon. And so we're going to get the system completely perfect so that there's complete synergy. That's what we're doing here. We're building synergy. So Hamish, do you want to now go over to the affiliate tools page? And I really appreciate you doing all this. This is really good.
Yeah, that's no problem. Just another thing to point out, this is the very start of it all as well. So those of you who are on here now, you're at the very start of it before, we get thousands and thousands of people on. So it's the critical moment right now. So you're here at the right time.
We're going to be doing these webinars where it's not going to be possible to have such. We're going to have to break up the webinars. Like, there's, at the moment we've got just under 100 people, but what have we got? 74, I think. But it's going to change. There's 76 actually. Is there? How many people? Yeah, 76.
76. Someone got off. There was 77.
Oh God, they're just completely crazy to get off at this point. But anyway, maybe they need to go to the toilet or something. But yeah, so it's going to get to the point where this is what I'm talking about. You guys are going to be running these webinars in the future. There's going to be, you guys are going to step up and run your own webinars with 1,000 people on there, or 900 people. It's going to get really big, guys, very quickly. I'm in heavy discussion with the programmers and setting up new servers so that we can handle this growth. Okay, it's that Milton sees this already. Milton's a guy who's made millions of dollars over and over again, and he's been at the start of the mobile phone industry, the start of the cable industry. He knows. He's had the experience. He knows when something's about to fly, and so this is it. This is really special. So yeah, just go to the affiliate tools page that I've been building for everyone. So part of me building this business is me showing you how I build things. So I'm going to be showing you how I'm communicating to the programmers right now and what I've done. And this is what you guys need to prepare for. So when the coupon code system is ready, we're just implementing it. So this page here. So when you click on the Make a Difference button, if you just want to zoom in on that, Hamish, so it fills the screen. Can you see the way I'm working, guys? See the way I communicate with the programmers? This is just going to the programmers so they can put it into the members area. So you can see that I've just taken a copy of the members area. So this is how you guys are going to build your businesses. Okay, this is how the same way. All your businesses. Just zoom in a bit, Hammy. One click maybe.
I can't zoom in too much.
That's good. That's good. Just slide that over. Okay, so the Make a Difference button. So if you scroll down, so you're going to see this pop into the members area over the next couple of days. So it's going to be, click here to see the traffic stats. There's going to be the video there. That's the video script we just read out just then. Then you're going to have your affiliate link. And then you're going to get your coupon code, which will be right there. So when a customer orders at unlimitededucation.com and put in your coupon code for 10% off sale, the sale will be tracked to you and it will show up on the tracking page, which there'll be a link to click to go to see the tracking page where you can see all your commissions. Okay, here's the social media money-making mindset. Just show us that part there, Hamish. So this is what you need to prepare for. Exactly like it's all about preparation, guys. This is what we've all been talking about, all the maps and stuff. This is all preparing for everything. You got to be organized, okay? Exactly like your maps to track your success, the idea is to create a story using the following social media sites to track your success in becoming a leader and an organized person, okay? So it's not about having a successful business and putting it on the internet. It doesn't happen like that. Here's a really good example. Facebook and Google have realized this. Okay, people are not interested in the success of a business. They're interested in the growth and how it started, okay? That's why, movies like Jobs came out. People are interested in how Apple started. People are interested in how IBM started. People are interested in how, Microsoft started. People are interested in the growth, those very early stages. It's that story. And Facebook and Google really realized this especially when Facebook brought out the timeline. Do you remember when the timeline came out? That was a big revolution for Facebook, a big realization for Facebook. They realized that, the way businesses are shared on the internet is by right from the very start. And they brought out the timeline for personal profiles and business profiles. So right from day one, you're sharing not the business making money, but what the business is up to right now at this point in time, okay? And that goes on a timeline. So what you're doing here is we're taking it even further than that, guys. We're elevated, highly heavy, elevated thinkers now. We're taking it more than that, okay? And we're building a timeline about our business on the internet, okay? So it doesn't have to make money right now, but you're just building, sharing your experience, okay? And part of that experience is doing your maps and doing, everything on your maps, okay? So you need to be, all your mindset needs to be is this, okay, this will be an illusion, an extension of your maps or business processes. At the same time, you are demonstrating how you are doing all this, sharing how you are building your different businesses or passions, okay? You need to be in the mindset of being caring and helping and a helping person and giving people solutions, okay? So you're just literally on Google. I mean, so you're going to be, you can do it on Facebook first, but then you want to put it on Google. You need to start so homework really is you need to start a Facebook account, you need to start a Google Plus account, you need to start a YouTube account, but just at the moment, just keep it simple. Just have a Facebook account right now, but eventually I'm going to be showing you how you can extend it and build your timeline. You're literally building a legacy. You're literally building a legacy, guys. And it's surprisingly, you're going to find it very easy to do all this, okay? Plus, not to mention all the people that just come into your life every single day when you go to the shop or something. There's going to be plenty of people that you're going to realize that need this. So Facebook daily actions, how to find the right business partners, make a difference, plus make residual income. Daily actions 1. So just scroll down. Let's have a look at this, Hamish. So have everybody you know on Facebook. If you know them and you care about them, then add them as a friend. The more friends you have on Facebook, the bigger the difference you're going to make. Add friends of friends that you know. Add old colleagues, old work colleagues. Add university friends. Add old teammates. Add people you meet in the street. The more active and friendly you become on Facebook, the more money you will make. Facebook is just a big party online. You should be adding about 20 people per day or until Facebook gives you a warning message and disables you adding. So I'm going to be doing a video on exactly how to do that section. Is this making sense, guys?
Yes, it is. To me, it is.
Who's that talking? That's Betty.
Angel.
Oh, Angel. That's really cool that you said that. Okay. Okay, scroll down to the next section, Hamish, please.
So there's a little bit of a delay when I scroll down.
That's okay. Daily actions 2. Become a living, breathing product of unlimited education. This means all you need to do every day is be building your maps and slowly getting your life extremely organized. This doesn't mean getting life organized first and then doing everything. No, it's not. That's just not the way life works, okay? You've got to be authentic with yourself and the people around you. Tell people you're not organized yet, okay? If you haven't done your first map, tell people you haven't done your first map, but you're going to do your first map, and you're going to do it and promise it to the world you're going to do it. This doesn't mean getting life organized first. It doesn't mean you have to have a successful business first and then make money. That's not how it works, okay? You got to live in the now, okay? Not in the past or the present, past or the future. It just means practice getting life organized. So just practice unlimited education. Does that make sense, guys? Deanne's saying, would you use personal first? Yes, of course you use your personal Facebook account, okay? That's the only account you use.
I have a question.
Go for it.
Facebook, I already have an account. So we set up a link to this?
Yes.
When you have the affiliate set up? Okay.
Yeah. I'll be showing training videos on exactly how to do that. Okay.
And then we just friend somebody and then show them this? This is what I've been doing lately.
No,
Would you
you
be
don't.
Interested?
Yes. But all you need to do is just be friendly with them and just, you don't need to have a chat with them. They're going to see it in your newsfeed when you share it on your profile. So all these people, think about this. This is so annoying. Like people post up on Facebook what they're doing, don't they? That's what they do. They post up, oh, I just went to the toilet and I did a poo. They post up just the most, they post up the most stupid, crazy things. I
agree.
And it's just, for a while I was going through a phase where I was unfriending people because I was just sick of the crap that they put up there. It doesn't help anybody. It just fills up my life with clutter and then they complain about, oh, I wish my boyfriend would, I wish my girlfriend would be more like this. Or they whinge, okay? And here's somebody who's just going to be out there and sharing what's up with their life. and actually making a difference in people's lives. By you sharing this sort of technology, you're making a difference in their life, and they're going to start listening to you more, okay? And then some of them will become your business prospects, and some of them will become your business partners. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yes.
You're calling out, you're finding the serious people in life, okay? So let's move on. So this is the daily interactions video 3. So each time you make a change on your process or your maps, or you make a brand new branch or add a new document, get into the habit of sharing it on Facebook. You only mention Unknowingly Education on your shares. So 1 in 5 shares is an Unknowingly Education share. That's just rule of thumb, okay, guys? You can do it as much as you like. If you feel like having a breakthrough, share your breakthrough. People share their breakthroughs on Facebook. What's the most powerful? Why did Facebook get big in the first place? Because of sharing. That's that one word, sharing, okay? What have we been doing on this program? We've been sharing all the time. Sharing is what we've been doing the whole time. It's the way we all move forward, okay? The more you share your personal breakthroughs, the more people will be inspired and will buy from you. Here is an example. So I'm going to do some examples. You're going to be seeing me doing this, every single day, guys. I'm going to be doing it and playing the game full out. Okay, I'm going to be doing it as well, okay? As soon as we got the coupon code system going. So you'll be able to, I'm going to put a link to my personal profile, and you'll be able to see me do it. You'll see Hamish do it. You'll see everyone we're doing it, okay? Just play it all out, okay? Daily actions number 4. Interact and build trust with people. Go to their newsfeed and interact with people. Like their posts, add positive reinforcement comments. Just be a friendly person and join in conversations. So the same thing we're going to be doing with, so you're not ever going to be sending, unless you really care about the person, you send them a message and say, look, look at this, you need to buy this. There's going to be people in your life that will be like that, and you can do that with. But everybody else, it's just going to be a constant they're going to get these little reminders, and they're going to realize how unorganized their life is, how out of whack they are, and you're going to be that shining light, basically. You're going to be that leader that they're going to like gravitate towards, and they're going to buy. So, and we're going to be doing the same thing with Google Plus. And in fact, Google is probably a really good way to make money as well, because the people on Google Plus is a different type of crowd. So that hang out on that platform. They're a smarter, more efficient crowd, and you'll find you'll probably get better conversions on that platform as well. But so you're doing Facebook first, then we're going to be doing Google Plus. So you're going to be going through and doing the same thing, adding all your old workmates, colleagues, everybody. Keep going. So go down. And then we're going to be doing the same with YouTube. In fact, I'm going to be showing you how to do the YouTube section. I'm going to be showing that, and email marketing as well. So we're going to be doing it all. Does that all make sense? Put a yes. I want you guys everybody on this webinar to say yes or no, if that makes sense. Okay. Tom's saying, what about LinkedIn? Yes, we're going to be doing the same thing with LinkedIn, okay? And you're going to be building a legacy, guys. And this is, the start of a very big company. David Garrison, I love it and scared. David, do you want to come on and share why you're scared? I'm going to be doing webinars live where I'm going to be selling to people live, okay? Like, and sales coming in live, okay? Like, we're going to be doing it all, okay? But don't wait for me, okay? You already know this works. Just go out there and do it, okay? But I'm going to be demonstrating it live. We're going to be having other people, students demonstrating live. We're going to be doing it all live on webinars as well. So Miss B says it's a bit overwhelming. Don't worry, okay? Just focus on one Facebook first. Then the reason why it's overwhelming is because you haven't built the maps to do this, okay? The maps to do it and structure it all, okay? And so don't worry. If for you find it a little bit overwhelming, don't worry. I'm going to be showing you how I plan it all out, okay? And mapping it all out, and you can just copy off me. So, Milton, do you want to share with what you think is possible with this program by doing this?
Well, yeah, I'll be glad to. I have seen the beginning of a lot of startups that are what I consider to be high tech, or what I would consider to be futuristic startups. And for example, in cable television. When I got involved in cable television in 1980, cable TV sold for $325 a subscriber. When I sold McCaw Communications in 1987, I sold it for $3,375 to subscribers, times millions and millions of subscribers. The same thing in cellular telephones. When we first got cellular telephones, we had taken $750 million and bought $600 lottery tickets. And we ended up with all these lottery tickets all over the country. And, you know, you get a spot in Minneapolis, one place, and you get something else in Tampa, and they were not interconnected. And so everybody started following the sequence that which you're seeing right now. They started talking, interacting, they started sharing, buying and selling and going back and forth and creating the business until all of a sudden the pops in that day then went from virtually nothing to, I remember when Craig McCaw decided he was going to sell 15% of his company in 1989 for $1.5 billion. You got to remember 10 years earlier he had started with 10 million. So he went from 10 million to 1.5 billion in basically in 10 years. This company, which you see in front of you right now, I think has the potential of being a multi-billion-dollar company. And in the beginning, all of us that are here lucky enough to be in the beginning phases, we're going to see a lot of that in our own pockets. We're going to be the movers and shakers that actually change, depending upon what we want to have as our involvement. I think you guys will see more of the change than I will because I won't be around that long. But man, I really, really encourage you to listen to Tom and what he's doing. He's being very generous, and he understands what the ultimate goal is.
Thank you very much for that. James, do you want to share what you see as possible with this?
Tom, can I interrupt for a quick second?
Yeah, go for it. Is that Betty?
I need to leave. No, it's Angel. I guess Betty and I sound alike. I need to leave the seminar, the webinar.
Go for it. Thank you very much for today, and thanks for your
You're welcome.
Really appreciate it.
Sure. Yes. Have a good night or a good day to you too.
Thank you. James, go for it.
The question, I'm sorry?
Question is, do you want to share what, just from that marketing strategy I've shared just now, what you see as possible and what you're going to go out there and do?
It's unlimited. I mean, as I said, if I'm walking it, so people are already asking, so sharing it with my friends isn't a hard thing for me to do. So I have no problem. I don't feel like I'm selling. I feel like I'm helping. That's what's beneficial for me.
I just said, Ron just says, this all brings tears to my eyes. Guys, this is power to the people, okay? This is what all the social networks are missing. This is what, this is what, all these corporate companies are missing. This is like a bigger thing that's happening here, guys. This is what people are screaming out for, okay? And finally, it is power to the people, and this is what we need to do. This is what's going to transform the world. Right at the start of this program, when I first launched this program a while ago, I had this dream and I had this plan to do this. And I knew that for some of you, it sounded completely crazy to transform the world. But are you guys starting to see how now it is possible to transform the world? Just put a yes or no in the chat box. Guys, every time I ask people to put a yes or no in the chat box, I've not had one no, by the way. Go for it.
And there was I saw there's one person here from Texas. The owner of the Dallas Mavericks, his name is Mark Cuban. And he made a statement. He said there's three types of business people. There's the innovators, there's the imitators, and there's the fakes. And in this situation, you're an innovator. And this is something that you're changing things. And you're allowing us to step in that process of being innovators. And I think it's just, as I said, I can't say enough about this is what was missing in my life. I needed that support of people who just pushed you forward.
Yep. You're going to find things historically that have never moved in the past because we've been stuck by the corporate businesses, are now going to start moving, guys. Like, business is going to change. It's all going to change very quickly as well. this is the thing that I want. A lot of people, they go and do go and help out, and they go and feed people in Africa, feed people in Asia, or help out with charity work basically. I knew deep down inside that that charity work's good, but it's just a band-aid on a bigger problem. Does that make sense, guys? It's a band-aid on a bigger problem, and I knew at some point in my life there would be a point where we solve this bigger problem, the energy crisis, starvation, water's going to be an issue soon, where we solve these issues, okay? And this is the technology, this is the realization that the world needs to come to make this all possible. And so this is why I've gone and I'm playing this game 100% or 1,000% out, because this is the solution. People need this information. It's very interesting. I was talking to someone on the phone the other day, and people are not authentic with people. There's 7 billion people on this planet, but people don't. People go. The reason why you're not successful in your business right now is because you're not authentic with yourself. Okay, you go and buy these products hoping to make money with no real strategy to make it work. Okay, and that just not only happens in trying to make money on the internet. That happens in life. Everybody's doing it. Everybody's not authentic with everybody. Okay, that's there's a massive inauthenticity in the whole world, and that's why the world doesn't work, and that's why we've got these problems in the first place. If everybody was authentic with everybody, and they shared with exactly what they're up to, and they had the technology to share it with these maps and brilliant ways to bring the ideas together and link them all together, have a social network and everything, then we wouldn't be having a water crisis. We wouldn't be having a food starvation problem. We wouldn't be having an energy crisis. Does that make sense, guys? So this is what we're bringing to the world, guys. This is the power that we're bringing, okay? So you probably came onto this program, wanting to make money, okay? That's just going to happen. I've said that all the way along. Governments are not authentic, okay? You make money by providing value to people, okay? So we're really going to shake up the world with this system, okay? It's going to completely change the internet marketing industry. Internet marketing will never be the same. So that's it, guys. That's the training for today. So your homework really is to go back through Facebook and add all your past friends, add all your, even if you think, oh, but I don't want to add them, don't add them then, okay? Just add everyone else. You're going to have breakthroughs if you do add them, though. I promise you will have breakthroughs, okay? Everyone's got mixed up stories about why they can't connect with an old friend or whatever it may be. But when they see the difference that you're making on the planet, they're going to be glad that are you glad that you found the system? Put a yes in the chat box if they're going to be glad that you did, okay? If you don't add that person, if you don't add that old colleague that you had a fight with or whoever it may be, they're going to turn around a year from now and think, why didn't you share this with me? Think of the impact that they could make in their world, okay? At the end of the day, we all just want everybody to have fun, okay? At the moment we live in a world where there's like lies and people are trying to backstab each other and all this sort of stuff, but there's actually, we can grow up as people. There's a better life out there. We're just being suppressed right now, okay? And it's up for us to bring authenticity back to the world, or bring it to the world as what humans should really do. And, if we strip back all the stories that happen to us like onion layers and we get back to who we are as a person, have you realized that on this program, we're all the same people? Once you make all the money you want and all that sort of stuff, you get unsatisfied with the way the world is, okay? It just happens naturally. And this is the access to do all that. So fear. Karen's just said fear, false evidence appearing real. Yeah, guys, fear is not even real, okay? So the more you just immerse yourself and play this program completely 1,000% out, the more unlimited your lifestyle will be. Okay, we all work off. This is the way we work. Okay, we're creatures of we love to work in groups, guys, and this is it. So, all right, Betty says, thank you so much. Can't wait to review this webinar. Came home from hospital. I thought would go to bed an hour, and now you have made me so excited. I think I shall be up for another hour or two at least. Thank you again. Thank you, Betty, for sharing. Guys, so your homework really is to just go and add. Hamish, just go back up to the Facebook part.
Hey, Tom, can I make a comment?
Yeah, go for it.
I was just listening to what you were saying, and the excitement that was coming into your voice for what you were talking about for unlimited education. And it reminded me of a of a breakfast meeting I had prior to a keynote speaker at the Disneyland Hotel in Anaheim, and it sounded exactly like the guy that was sitting across the table from me, by a guy by the name of Ted Turner. And Ted was telling me and another gentleman that was with me at the time of how he was launching a new company called CNN and how he expected it would change the world. And of course, he just recently won one of the most influential people in the world as far as its change for that planet. What was it, Planet or Captain Planet or something like this?
Oh, Captain Planet, yeah.
You basically sounded just like him when you were talking like that, because he had that exact same excitement, and man, I can just tell when it's authentic and reverberates. So thanks, keep it up.
Thank you, Milton. And guys, this is about unlimited education. This is about so much more. So, Ted, it's interesting that you say that, because Ted Turner, he created cable TV in America, or in the world, but and he created that TV show called Captain Planet. And Captain Planet, I've got a map on Captain Planet because I want to turn that into an app. And I think I've even told you that before, Milton, haven't I?
Yes, you have.
So it's very interesting that you say that like that.
I'm still working on getting Ted to give you a call.
Awesome.
We'll see.
I'm sure the impact that we have on the world, he'll want to listen. Okay, so really, guys, the homework, end of the day, is that you just need to go back and add all friends of friends that you know, add old college people, work colleagues, old university friends, old teammates that you used to play with, add people you meet in the street. You don't have to do that one. Just add anybody, though. Like, not anybody, but add people that you've had a relationship or had a conversation with in the past, okay? And that's it, guys. So put a yes in the chat box if you're going to go ahead and do that and make the commitment that you're going to play this game 100% out. And all you're doing right now is you're preparing. This is like the silence before the storm, okay? You're preparing for what's about to take place. Everything happens in preparation. And the bigger your networks are right now, you can go and do the same with Google+. If Facebook have limited how many people you can add per day, or they suspend you for, they normally only let you add about 20 or 30 people per day, just because that's just the way they want to control us, then go to Google+, okay? We can all make a difference on a small scale, okay? Go and do it on Google+. Go and make a YouTube account and get ready for the preparation before the storm. All right, guys, I want to say thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mary, James, Angel, and Milton, and Hamish for being on this and making this all possible. And thank you, everybody, for coming onto this webinar and making this all possible today. And we'll have a next webinar where we're going to be doing this. We're going to be jumping straight into affiliate training. We're going to be running